A mace is a simple weapon that uses a top-heavy side for a harder hit. Maces are cheap to make and commonly used for the lower class. A flanged mace has a blunt end used more for breaking bones and flange end to dent armor. PCA Placken is thick two-handed mace with armor-piercing spikes used for the cavalry. A flail is a spiked ball attached to a chain on a long metal rod, which is used for agriculture and peasants in the army.
Victorian bows are the most notable form of longbows, but there are other forms of longbows like wood flat bows and war bows. Longbows were not easy to use and require a high level of expertise or a lot of training to know how to use them properly. There were places away from everything designated for training archers to pull a string back properly and how far to pull back. These places were called butts. Arrows were made with a straight shaft with feathers on one end of the arrow. They were usually made of a sturdy wood. Arrows also had a sharpened point on the opposite end of the feathers that normally were made of iron or steel. Crossbows were originally made of wood, but were made sturdier with layers upon layers of horns that were glued together.
Chainmail and torso are a body ornament that covers some parts of the body. Chainmail covers the head, and mail or chainmail is a type of armor consisting of small metal rings linked together in a pattern of form a mesh. And the torso covers the stomach backside, so you don't have to get wounded from getting stabbed. It is a cloth garment, and generally with leather, lined with small seals to the fabric. And you will need a helmet because if you fall or hit and get hit on your head, it will protect it from any injuries.
The falchion sword was generally made from iron with steel edges. The length of the falchion ranged from 37 to 40 inches long. The scimitar blade had two styles long, narrow curved blade or deeply curved, very wide blades. Wooden swords were used in tournaments or training, which were made out of whalebone or wood.